All right. So we are just waiting for some people to join us so we can do our Facebook Live, update you on what we've got coming up, what we have going on this month, and then just some other things that I wanted to talk to you about. And Alexis is going to give me the thumbs up when we have enough people here to start the ramblings. So I did one thing I did forget. Am I live? Okay, good. So last month I had my Viking hat with the horns on it, and I promised to have a Janome hat this month. I do not. So you have to wait till next month. I do have an idea. I do have the hat. I just didn't bring it this month. So look for that in May, which will be fun. We've got lots of things to talk about for April, and some previews of things that are coming up, which we're kind of excited about. Do we have some folks?
Mary Williams.
Hey, Mary. She's checking to make sure.
Karen Ingram.
Good.
They're starting to go up.
Okay.
Kelly.
Hi, Cal. Kelly always turns in, which is good.
Janet Connolly.
Good. One thing I noticed on our class list, we're starting to see some people turn out for our classes that we haven't seen for quite a while. So we're excited about that. We've got some Luke's ladies that we haven't welcomed back. They haven't been back. I don't know whether they've been busy. Life happens. We know that. But we're starting to see some familiar faces that have been absent for a while. And we're excited about that. So
Kathy
that'll be
Harvey.
good. Hey, Kathy. So that's good. I'm sitting in my teaching chair, which means it swivels. And I know how annoying that is when I swivel back and forth. So I'm trying to stay still. But I do like this chair. So I'm looking at Alexis now. She's, oh, what? Yep, what was that? Are you giving, was that the thumbs up? She's kind of giving me this. What does that mean? Okay, so I'm allowed to start on my my intro before we get to the events. Talk about that? Okay, good. All right, so first of all, we are at the end of our event. We're going to have a giveaway, and it's going to be a can of 505. And if I look at this correctly, this is the big can. Did you know this was a big can when you put this in? She said yes, absolutely. So we're going to be giving a big can of 505 away, so make sure you stay tuned, which is wonderful. That's our giveaway. One thing I want to ask you, ladies, we have an email that goes out once a week now, and there is a special on it, meaning like a special, whether it's on bobbins or on stabilizer, or on thread, et cetera, et cetera. If you are not receiving that weekly email from us, please call in tomorrow and make sure that we get you back on the email list, because maybe you've inadvertently unsubscribed, or maybe it's going to your spam or to your trash or whatever, but you don't want to miss out on these things because it's always announcing what's going on. And the specials are good. Like last week, we had $10 off the club price of stabilizer. Hello? Caught my attention. So make sure you're getting our emails. Another thing, just in our intro here that we wanted to talk about, you know, from time to time, we are placing videos out on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook. What videos would you ladies like to see? I know we try to put things out on accessories, on machines, on techniques, etc. If you have an idea or something that you'd like to see us talk about on a video, please let us know. You can put it into the comments on our Facebook Live today or call in. Any of that is much appreciated because we're always looking for content that catches your eye that you're interested in. So please let us know about that. Speaking of feedback, we wanted to talk about this just a little bit before I get into our events. You know, we've been doing a lot of Kimber projects and we love them. Their style is unique. It's cute. We love it. We've been doing a lot of the Kimber bench pillows, which are the long pillows. They are about 16 by 28, and we do them by embroidery or we do them in the sewing. We do a couple different things, but Kimber also has some really, really cute quilts. They're about 40 by 40. They are embroidery quilts where you do a series of blocks using different techniques in embroidery, different embellishments, and they are darling. So our question is this: would you be interested in doing one of the Kimber quilts with us? They work out to be about, really I should say wall hanging, works out to be about 40 by 40. And what would happen is we would have the class every other week. Okay, so you'd have 2 weeks to do, yes, your homework. So Kathleen or I would show you the technique on a particular block, and maybe there are 3 of that block on the quilt. So we would do 1 in class, and then you would do 2 of them as homework, show another couple techniques, and then you would have what's done for that row of the quilt ready for your next class, and then move on to the next series of blocks. So a lot of fun, a lot of cuteness to be had. So let us know if you think that would be something that you'd be interested in and that we should push forward. So Kimber Bell wall hanging quilts. I think at this point I'm ready to start talking about, I do have a couple more things. Should I talk about those now, or should I get into the events? Alexa, I'm looking at you. I'm just going to talk about this stuff. What do you want?
Up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, before we get in the events, we'll let our audience grow a little bit. Want to bring a couple things to your attention. Guess what finally came back in stock? 2 of my favorites. Ta-da! The Stable Stick. We've got the Stable Stick Tearaway and the Stable Stick Cutaway. Those are important. So if you are trying to embroider on something that's hard to hoop or something that you really don't want to sew through and base down, the Stable Stick is a great way to go. But that's our sticky stabilizers. They're both back in stock. For a while, we only had the Stable Stick Tearaway. Okay, that's fine. I love it. It works great. But if you're working on something that is stitch intense or has a lot of satin stitching, it will eat, ask me how I know, it will eat through that tearaway, and then your project is not being stabilized. It's hanging free, okay? That's where the sticky cutaway comes into play. So if you don't have them in your stabilizer stock, consider getting some. Love it, love it, love it. Another thing, if you remember a while ago, I did a tote bag class, and we used the Anita Good Fall Pickings Design Collection. I want to bring this to the attention of the people that have that collection or took that class, fall pickings, right? So we know they're autumn designs. However, look at this. This is a tote bag I did, and the design is clearly for spring. You can see the soft lavender. There's lavender in the fabric. There's a bee keep. It says clover honey. So this is spring and summer. You have this design that came in that collection. So join me. That was a darling tote bag, and it's fun to carry for spring and summer. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. You already have the design. I will be getting some more of the upholstery fabric in. I'm waiting on it. It's not here. We, of course, like to share that with all of our Luke's ladies. Next thing. Okay, so who likes coffee? As you all know, if you've been in one of my classes, eye roll. Come on, Alex, give me an eye roll. I got, oh, even better. I got a double eyebrow lift and a head nod. That's as good. Those two are as good as an eyeball roll. So anyway, we love coffee. Well, when you go to get coffee for the girls or for a group, you have a drink carrier. So my thought is, we have embroidery machines and sewing machines. We love pretty things. I think we're going to take this as a model. This happens to be from Dunkin' the Donuts. And we're going to turn this into a piece of loveliness with fabric and embroidery. So you would have your own personalized drink carrier to carry in, put the coffee in, and take it back. Yes, this holds 2. That means either A, I need to come up with one that holds 4 cups of coffee, or you need to make 2 to take into the Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. I think it'd just be fun. We're always looking for a project for you ladies to use your embroidery and sewing machines on. I think it'll be fun. Yes, I'm still working on it. All right. I am ready to talk about events. I got a thumbs and a head nod. That's good. First thing is going to be the Ellesmere events. Excuse me. The Epic Owners Club. This is something new that they have come up with, and we're going to be doing this either every month or every other month. They haven't decided yet. There's a workbook where you learn different techniques that the Viking Epic does. And these are things that are unique to the Viking machines. You'll be learning those different capabilities and then incorporating them in to a project that you'll be making. So for this month, excuse me, I have to cough again.
She is in the middle of
excuse me. We're going to be making an apron, but what you're going to be learning and playing with are the applique stitches and the pop-up 3-dimensional stitches. So I think that's going to be fun.
Okay.
And in Ellesmere, that is Thursday, May 12th. Excuse me. All right, that's going to be fun. We're going to be teaching that in Tri-County, and I'll bring that up in just a minute. I like this because these are Viking exclusive stitches and things you can do on your Epic. Now, understand it's Epic 2, It's Epic 1. It is also the Ruby 85. So it's not just the Epic 2. It's going to be all of those, okay?
Ruby 90.
Ruby 90.
I'm sorry, I said Ruby 85. My bad. Ruby 90. So Ruby 90, Epic 1, Epic 2, okay? So Epic Owners Club, please join us. Next thing on the Ellesmere is going to be the Kimber Red, White, and Barbecue. That is Friday, June 10th, and Kathleen's going to talk to us about that a little bit. I'm going to let you take the stage.
Okay. Am I on camera? Okay, great. I'm really excited about this brand new Kimber Academy Spark event. Now, Spark events are designed to be approximately 4 hours in length with 2 different projects. And what's really going to be fun about this one is it's kind of geared a little more masculine than their normal events. And so barbecue theme, you have a barbecue apron with a choice of a pig that has a flag on it, or a pig that has a rocket on it. This one I just happened to stitch out on a bag just so that you could see there were 2 different designs. But the apron will come in your kit. You'll get to choose one of those 2 designs to stitch out. And this is a really nice chef's apron. It's nice and long, especially for your really tall guys. Also, a brand new blank from Kimber is an oven mitt, and it comes unstitched so that you can stitch your design and then you'll stitch it closed after the fact. This is really great, it's nice and long, so it covers up part of the forearm. Along with this event, there are some bonus designs available, kind of a gift with purchase. So when you purchase at the event, there'll be a couple other designs, 6 designs, and I've stitched out a couple of them. One of them says free to sparkle, and it's got like a little 4th of July sparkler. I stitched this one on a men's t-shirt. It says Daddy-O of the patio.
That's cute.
And it looks like a grill complete with charcoals.
Excellent. I like it.
And then there are 4 other designs. One that says King of the Grill, and another one that says Sun's Out, Buns Out. All of these designs would be great on a t-shirt, on a towel, on a pillow cover, a tote bag, any number of ways you can use these designs. So we're doing that at the 10th, Friday the 10th of June down in Ellesmere. We're also going to do it in Tri-County. Brenda will have that date when she starts talking about the Tri-County events. So I'm hoping that we'll get lots of response on that. But it's a brand new Kimber Academy event, and they call it Spark because it's shorter. It's not a full day. Okay? Back to you, Brenda.
We're kind of like the newscast, aren't we? It's like, back to the newscaster. All right. So, let's see. Other Ellesmere event, which is the block of the month. This is something new that they are doing over in Ellesmere. And if you get our emails, and we talked about that, make sure you're getting our email and look through there because there are new ideas and new projects, new classes all the time. This is Saturday, August 6th, and it's going to be the block of the month. And it is a really, really sweet little apple tree block, and it's very, very cute. And they're going to be doing that once a month with different designs down in Ellesmere at the clubhouse. So definitely take a look at that and join us down in Kentucky for that. Moving on to the Tri-County events, April 8th, which is a Friday, in fact, it's this Friday, is the Introduction to Ruler Work, and that is going to be taught by Anne, okay, Anne with an E. And unfortunately, that class is full. However, you should know that whenever we have a class that is popular, number one, you call in, you get on the wait list. If we get enough people and enough interest, then we do the class again. Because we as teachers, if we love a class and we love to teach, if we can prep a class, get it ready, and then teach it more than once, everybody wins because we like everyone to take advantage of the classes that we offer, okay? So that is Introduction to Ruler Work, this Friday, April 8th. If you're interested, please still call in, get on the wait list, so when we get enough people, we can have a second date. Stitching with Style. Well, that's one of the things I love to teach. That is our Make It, Take It class. It is always $10, and we work on a small project. We had a lot of fun. We have some refreshments. We laugh, and you always walk away with a small project complete, which is great for a gift or a girlfriend gift. So the Stitching with Style is Tuesday, April 19th. I have space for 2 more people. Call, get on the list, okay? It is a darling iron caddy. So for your travel iron that you take to classes, or if you go on a sewing retreat or someone's house, the caddy fits around your iron. When you unwrap it, it has the silver fabric on it that you can iron and press on, okay? So it is darling. There'll be a materials list. It's not gonna be hard to do, but the result is cute. Will be, again, another great gift for someone that likes to sew. Again, Stitching with Style. I have 2 more slots open for that, and that's Tuesday, April 19th. Make sure you can join me. Stack and Whack Quilt. I have, dum-da-dum, boop, boop. It's a 2-part class, and I get to teach the in-house portion of it twice, okay? So the first part of it is April 13th. That's going to be a Zoom portion of the class, and I'm going to be talking about how to select the fabric for your Stack and Whack quilt. And then we'll go through all of that, and then I'll have the in-house stitching portion of the class. There'll be 2. There'll be April the 20th, or I get to teach the class twice, or the second class is April 23rd. Now, the Wednesday, April 20th class is full. But like I said, if you're interested, let us know. And if we can teach the same class again, we love to do that. So April 23rd is a Saturday for all my working girls. And I have 2 more slots for that. Now, I want to show you what I'm talking about with Stack and Whack. All right, Alexa, I want to make sure that I've got this in the right position. Am I good? Okay, so when I show you this fabric, you see this red bird, okay? I just want to make sure that this is, the red bird is showing it with the blue. We're good? Okay, so what we do is we take a very busy, very colorful piece of fabric, and there's a different technique that we use to cut it. It's a method of fussy cutting that allows me to take that red bird that you just saw here, and when I'm finished using the Stack and Whack, I get the kaleidoscope effect, and all of a sudden, is it showing, Alex? Okay, you see that red bird in a circle. So that's Stack and Whack, and it utilizes a really interesting technique, and I'm here to teach you. Make sure that you're successful. And most importantly, the first part of the class is how to pick out the fabric that will make your project sing, okay? So please join me for that. Janet Mello, if you see this, you've been asking me to do this class for 2 years. Call in and get on my class list. Okay. Was that stern? Did that sound stern? A little stern? A little stern? Yeah, okay. All right. Let's see. Epic Owners Club. I talked about that. Epic 2, Epic 1, Ruby 90. Okay. They are particular stitches. We're going to use them in different techniques. I think you're going to like them. Okay. That'll be fun. And this is chapter 1. You'll be getting a binder with the techniques you learn, and then we're going to make a project. So that's going to be fun. We're just increasing the value of the investment you have made in the Viking high-end products, and we like to do that for you. Okay, here it is Wednesday, May 11th, and I have 1 opening. Okay, I love full classes. Please call. I need 1 more person to make that class full. Kimberbell, red, white, and barbecue that Kathleen talked about. I love all the designs that are in that. I like the one, the Daddy-O. What did you say about
Daddy-O of the patio.
Daddy-O of the patio. That is cute. Okay, on an apron, that would be darling. Or if you are going to a cookout, think about that on like a casserole cover. Okay, so there are lots of opportunities. Or napkins, lots of fun things. And that here in Tri-County is May 25th. So make sure you get signed up for that. We've got a couple of virtual classes coming up. We have the Kimberbell Storybook Pocket Pillow, and I think Kathleen wanted to talk about that. This is what they call the handoff in the news biz, so there we go.
Can you see this okay? Okay, so I have a picture of the pillow. I didn't get finished stitching yet, but it is a fun project. You get to personalize it to put a name in on the 3rd book in the stack. I'm going to teach the pillow project, but I'm also going to give you some ideas and show you a couple other things you can do with the design to use in other ways than just the pillow pocket. So tune in. We still have lots of space for people to sign up. It's only $12.95 plus tax, and if you can't attend during the Zoom, we always email you the Zoom video after the fact, and you can always call me at the store here on Wednesdays or Thursdays for additional help if you're struggling with the design after the fact. Okay, back to Brenda.
Let me get on my roller chair. I love my roller chair. All right. And so now, and did you talk about the watermelon chenille hot pad?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, that's the next one.
Do we have that? Do we have something to show on that, or a picture?
Not yet.
Do you want me to wax eloquent, which means I get to yap? Okay. So it is a Kimber. It is a watermelon chenille hot pad. Now the thing is, it's a different technique. It takes the fabric, and you're going to use multiple layers using a chenille cutter to make it kind of fuzzy and very, very cute. I saw the picture of it, and it is darling. And it is a hot pad using the chenille technique. So that's kind of fun, learning how to do the chenille, lots of fun, and then you can apply that to other items. So that's kind of fun, and that will be Thursday, May 19th. We good on that, or do you want to, anything else you want me to say on that? Are we good, or should I continue on? Okay. Alrighty, so other thing that I've got coming up, and this would be a quilt, okay, because we're doing some quilting classes that are sewing only, not embroidery. You know, I talked to you about the stack and whack, okay, and you know that that's coming up. This is the next one I have. It is called Just Add Shortcake. This is what it looks like. Can you see it, Alex? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's strawberry. So my vision for this is that we would do this quilt, and everyone that's going to be attending the class would bring in red fabric for strawberries. So I might bring in 3 reds. Kathleen might bring in 3 reds. Kathy Harvey, because I'm expecting Kathy to come and take this class with me, would bring in a couple of reds, and then we would trade the reds, because you can see all the different strawberries. So you might bring in, maybe you bring in 2. I haven't figured the numbers out on this, but then we would trade the fabric so that you don't have to buy 20 different reds. You bring in 1, and then you're going to you cut it, and then you would trade it, so you've got different reds from somebody. The other thing I really like about this quilt is if you look at the green leaves. Am I good? Can you see it? Okay, good. She's nodding. The leaves on the strawberry, that is actually an Ohio Star quilt block, and that's the leaves. So my thought is you would pick 1 green, and so on your quilt, you have all the different reds that you've traded, but then the green you picked, all the leaves are the same, so there's a little bit of continuity. And then the other thing you notice, the blocks going around, those will be all your different reds, and then you'd have a border fabric. I think this will be fun. So I was down in New Orleans. Some people might call it New Orleans, but I call it New Orleans. And this is what I found for some of my reds. I think this is fun for my strawberries. See the little lines? They kind of look like the seeds. Kind of looks like the seeds. And then this one, they're gold flecks. Kind of looks like the seeds. Now, I would probably, looking at this, I would probably do some strawberries that have more of a figure, maybe a red and white, or maybe a rose, pink, etc. I might vary and maybe make a strawberry with a bite out of it. I don't know. But I think it'll be fun. The other thing that we would do is, of course, when we do a big class like this, we have lunch, but I already have it approved. Do I have it approved? That we would serve strawberry shortcake. Is that approved? She's kind of nodding her head. Okay, now my other idea, no, not allowed to talk about my other idea. I have another idea, but I got this, which means I'm working on another idea that would make it more fun too, but I have to hold back on that. But anyway, so that I want to do in May. Do I have a date for that? I do, don't I?
Yeah. Hang on.
Hang tough. Put this on your calendar because this is going to be fun. This will be a fun class.
May 18th.
May 18th, which is a Wednesday. Yes, it is. So May 18th, which is a Wednesday, for Just Add Shortcake. That's a Strawberry Quilt Club, Strawberry Quilt class. I think that'll be fun too. All right. I think I have gone through everything for our Facebook Live. Is there anything you want me to add, Alexis? Oh, did you want me to talk about my vacation down in New Orleans, where we narrowly escaped the tornado? Okay, maybe not. I talked about the videos in the beginning. I talked about the Kimber quilt. There really isn't anything really wild. Oh, we did paddle with alligators down in New Orleans, so that was kind of fun. We kayaked with alligators. That was fun. It was kind of unusual, but that's about all that I have going on. Alex, do I have any questions? Oh, I saw that Connie from Indiana said hello. Connie, that one class that is that Stack and Whack that I have an opening on Saturday, that is on a Saturday. So you could come in. That'd be fun. I think you would like it. We're going to have some more classes that are going to be different days that maybe you can accommodate. Because she drives a long way to come in. What do you have for me? You have a name for the prize? All right. She drew a name. It is Karen Ingram. Karen, come on in for your can of 505. Any other questions that we have? Comments? Anything else? No? We're good? All right. Well, then that will conclude our Facebook Live. Till next time, it's Brenda with Luke's.